through a well-managed election environment through actions and communication, maintain the highest level of integrity in performing all duties of the electoral process. It is therefore understood that nurturing and protecting democracy is a team effort in the profession of voter registration and election administration. And when you compare that, I mean, like 3 different counties' mission statements fit on 1 page on the examples. And like this is taking up a half a page, right? So I don't, this is great, the content, but I think it's like listing out almost, it's like what might be behind accomplishing the mission, not necessarily like what the mission is.
Any idea how long we've had this current mission statement? County election.
Been here since 2006 and I've been.
Ever changed? Okay.
Oh, really?
Not that I'm.
Particular place you want to begin talking about it?
I mean, I'm going to read the proposed revisions that are there again, just as a draft
Okay.
to be worked on. Particularly the second one. The second one says to equip all Dallas citizens with the tools to make their voice heard at the ballot and participate in democracy to the fullest extent. For me, like making their voice heard is the why. And then the other one, I guess the first one, it's not correct because it says to be a premier county. It'd have to be like to be a premier elections department or something, where Dallas citizens are provided the tools to participate in democracy to the fullest extent as can be seen by voter participation. But that might limit it to just voter participation. I don't know, like the scope of the elections department, it maybe is beyond just voting, even though that is what comes to my mind when I think of the elections department.
You give me a few minutes to
Yeah.
look at the sample from New York. the
Yeah.
Sample from Washington County. Is it different samples or is it stapled one?
Yeah, the stapled one has a lot of different elections They have the New York one. Gwinnett County, Tarrant County is an interesting one to look at, and Denton because they're our neighbors. They're on the last page.
Give me a few minutes, maybe
Yeah.
peruse through there and at the same time to give Renato a minute or two to walk in. Do we know how old is Tarrant County's mission?
No. Can I Google it? I don't know if Google would know easily either.
Right.
So might you be proposing, Camila, prior many meetings and other things, condensing the current mission? I think upholding the laws, policies, and court decisions of federal, state, and local jurisdictions, that's legally incumbent upon any Dallas County elections or any elections department. I think that's something that you don't necessarily have to include in a mission, current mission.
Right.
So in terms of, kind of bringing this down. to
Yeah,
something
I like that.
more-
So we could like eliminate that line.
Yeah, the potential for eliminating that.
I mean, I like a commitment to excellence.
Yes, I think that language is kind of what the aspiration is, right? The aspiration for the mission is to
Yeah.
commit to excellence and competence. Totally agree.
I mean, for me, the first line is kind of like a given that we conduct reliable elections. Maybe reliable, I don't know. To me, it just seems like, of course we do, or of course we would. And accurately maintain voter registration records, like that's also just, shouldn't that be like a given duty? And not something to strive for, but something that should be happening.
I like providing equal opportunity to participate in the democratic process.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, getting into maintaining a positive role in community relations by being accessible, informative, and receptive to both individual citizens groups. You know, I like the language, but it's something that we necessarily have to have in a mission statement.
Maybe I like the word accessible. Maybe we can use that somewhere else. Or just like keep it in mind. But no, I don't think we have to say all of that.
Okay, and the proposed revisions, proposed revisions given in prior meetings.
No, this is
Okay,
for
we're-
today,
Okay, where'd they come from?
from me.
From you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just wrote drafts
Okay.
to give us a starting point. But I already don't like the first one.
And then these revisions are kind of, is that like for you in terms of your thought process? Was that instead of this incredibly lengthy current
Yes.
mission that we have? Okay, those two things. So you want to maybe. we
One,
can
it would
start
be
there.
that, I mean, it would be one or the other, or like, to me, it's one statement.
Okay, the two proposed
But-
revisions.
That, yeah, so those are two separate proposals.
Okay,
Like, and everybody might have their own personal preference, but like, I like Tarrant County. Tarrant County is the kind of mission that I like. It's one statement. New York and I don't even know what EAC is. Like, they have lists. I don't think I like lists, but maybe I think it should just be like a statement.
I gave you guys the copy for the Dallas County one, right? The Dallas County one was the one that they.
Oh, yeah, the Dallas, this
They recently,
That's
redid
this.
theirs.
for the whole county, the color sheet, the color printout.
right. That's their 2, 4, 6, 8-word mission. Can we beat that? Can we beat 8
We're
words?
gonna do 7. We're gonna say to promote a thriving. Nothing.
I do like, how succinct and applicable it is. So maybe we start with your proposed revisions and maybe we can kind of work from there. What do you think?
Yeah. Where are you at, Anna? Yeah,
I agree, because I'm looking at the other samples and they're like 1 or 2 sentences long,
yeah,
and they're great.
Yeah.
They capture the essence of.
right, like, I don't know what this one is, the mission statement at the, it says Elections and Boundaries Commission to register individuals, conduct elections, and review constituency boundaries with integrity, courtesy, and transparency in accordance with the law. I would want ours to be more like aspirational. Like, I think about Dallas ISD and their mission is something about like to be a premier urban school district, and something else, but it's like, it's aspirational.
I love an equitable component. I love equitable access. Something that aspirationally that Dallas County we could be doing. We could aspire, or mission would be to serve all of
Yeah.
Dallas County. I know that's kind of obvious in terms of what's there, but
No, but
in terms of what we do to communicate that thought, I think that should be important. It should be something that would, we can kind of relay back to for people who may be underrepresented in terms of
exactly.
where we're at. And I think language like that should definitely be welcoming, should be something that we should be including.
That's why I wasn't sure about using Dallas citizens
Yeah,
in the language.
That's something to kind of think about. I
Yeah.
think, I don't know how far afield we want to go, but even for those who may not necessarily be voters.
Right,
There's a whole lot of people who are not voters, but aspirational people under the age of 18.
right.
Certainly residents who want to know about the process, want to be involved in the process, although they may not be eligible to vote. Certainly, permanent residents in general.
Yeah.
Should have that feeling that they're being
But they're
represented in their thought process.
involved or like a part, or that they belong.
Inclusive.
Yeah, inclusive, but they're included, yeah. Well,
like
that's
that.
where community is a good word then. Cause that leaves it open.
Because the Tarrant County, Tarrant County, our mission is to work collaboratively with our external and internal stakeholders to improve the satisfaction of the residents and businesses of Tarrant County. It would be effective and efficient provision of services.
So I like how succinct it is, but I keep going back. I want it to be like inspiring, you know, and that's still kind of like meeting the baseline. Okay, Renato?
Similarly, I like the word stakeholders, perhaps more so than reference to citizens.
Okay,
That's kind of a broader, more all-encompassing situation. You want to start with your second, maybe
Yeah.
your second one, and maybe we expound upon that?
I'm gonna type it and then it'll be faster to type it.
Give us samples.
So kind of theoretically, you know, to equip all Dallas stakeholders. Just something to kind of contemplate instead of just simply citizens, perhaps. Tools to make their voice heard at the ballot. Box and participate in democracy to the fullest extent.
Okay, to equip all I think I like community members.
Okay, community members.
To equip all community members. And then it might sound even better to say to equip all members of the Dallas community. To equip all community members with equitable access but it's not just voting. What else does the elections department provide? Is it just voting?
Of course not.
Yeah,
Not
look at all
just voting, but I think a big part of the mission of an elections department should be outreach, should be, you know, kind of communicating to folks. Of course, everything that you kind of have there, you've got the registrations, you've got, you know, communicating to the public generally, for easy accessibility to such things as where you register, you know, how you register, what it means to do that. Maybe we get too far back into our current mission, which talks about everything.
Right.
But I think that's one, I think that is one area, you know, I'm not sure how few words we want to kind of incorporate that, but I think that's very important. The aspirational goal of reaching everyone and the ease of access, accessibility to information, I think for me is really important. People need to hear that in a mission statement. It shouldn't be something that, you know, they have to scour, you know, the internet to find. If we could incorporate that in the language of our mission. So maybe we look at that. Maybe we look at your revisions. I kind of like the Premier County thing. Did you not like that?
Yeah, I think it's just the Dallas County, it needs to be the Dallas County Elections Department, not Dallas County, right? Or
Well, this is the elections department, yeah, Dallas County Elections Department.
to serve. I wish, is there a way to put up what we're like typing up on that screen or no? I have to go over there? Is that okay?
Be helpful.
Yeah.
See.
That one?
Over here. Oh, what do you want to do?
Just like type so we can like see it and build it together. Like on a Word doc or on a note, something, just to like project it.
We have teams on that.
Yes?
You join us at the meeting. Here.
Okay. Oh, like share my screen or something? Yeah. Okay, I might need internet access. Do you have DC guests, I'm assuming? It should work. And I think it'll be faster. Do you have the password?
Password.
I know, out loud for everybody to hear. Or aren't we all guests? We're trying to provide access. to-
That's what it's supposed to be.
There was a game show called Password. That's Password.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay.
Nobody got it because nobody's over 50 years old. Sorry.
Could be it.
Okay,
Right.
do I need to join the teams?
Yes.
Do I have I assume I have an invitation?
You should be email.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no one teams, it should be in your team's calendar.
Yeah, okay.
And maybe just going off your first proposed revision, we can work off that. To be a premier, either county elections department or elections department. Or Dallas. Aside from citizens, maybe as you had mentioned, or Dallas.
Yeah. Community members or so members of the Dallas
What do
community?
you guys think? We're kind of working off that initial proposed revision that she put up there.
I'm looking at the Dallas County again,
Mhm.
and there's just 8 words, but it would be wonderful if we can kind of align it similar to deliver, the word deliver exceptional voting that promote.
Okay,
that
so
promote
alignment would be
equitable-
important for you as
that
Dallas
promote
County.
equitable voting in elections.
Eric, you were going with to be a premier elections department, was that?
Yeah. We're all Dallas, we're members of the Dallas County community. Perhaps,
And the tools.
what's the language you wanted to incorporate? Community?
I like the premier, but to me, it's like, for me personally, I think we're here, we're there. You know, and it could be like a goal, but attainable goal. And again, if we want to keep it succinct and
Let's share my screen.
not too many words.
I don't think we really have to aspire to that eight word,
Yeah.
deal, but something small, certainly something smaller than we currently have in terms of the current mission. Yeah, I think the one sentence, 16, 17 words, I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as we incorporate what the mission should be.
Yay. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Like that, provide the tools to participate in democracy. Democracy.
Okay, so why don't we leave up the premiere for now and then kind of see where we are with whether or not we're incorporating everything that we should have in the mission. Are you getting that?
I'm just,
I love that.
Yeah. That combination of, yeah.
You want to start with, to be a premier county or a county elections department?
yeah,
Your county.
Community. With the tools. Let's participate in the fullest extent via a commitment to excellence, equity, and access to opportunity. I really like that part of it. Via a commitment to excellence, equity, and access to opportunity. I think that incorporates a lot, especially what they previously had. What do you guys think?
I like this because especially the last component that was
Okay.
added there. Because it speaks to our commitment to excellence and equity and access.
Access to opportunity.
and yeah, maybe that's,
Yeah,
yeah.
open and
And access to, that's where maybe it's like, an access.
Equity and access. Yeah. Be a premier county elections department provides members of the balance community children. Are we missing anything? What are we missing in a mission statement for the elections department? Anything?
Something about like a partnership with the community. So it's not just like we're providing you, we're giving you, and now you have what you need.
Right.
Like we're working with you, we're in this together, we're listening to you.
Tools to participate in democracy.
Maybe okay, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try like a similar but different version. Partners with. I don't know if that like makes it. Maybe not. Maybe the first one's
Hold on.
better.
To be a premier county election department partners with members of the balance community. Okay.
I mean, I like the first one. I just thought that some element of like partnership
Yeah,
was
I hear
missing.
you. And I like that. I like that idea, and it should
Yeah.
be.
I'm gonna take this out for
What
now.
I like about adding the partners with
Yeah,
is that it is a affirmative statement that says we will be
To be a premier county election department provides members of the balance community.
I mean,
Through
or collaboratively,
a
collaborative.
premier county election department provides members of the balance community.
that, not with partnership.
Through collaboration,
Collaboration,
just kind of throw it in there for now.
collaboration with all stakeholders,
Through collaboration,
in collaboration with all stakeholders.
collaboration. Be a premier county election department. I can see why the mission statement got so long.
We're up to 5 lines.
I do like the partnership portion of it, though. I think that is important to be a premier county election department.
I do think, not that saying Dallas community and with all stakeholders becomes redundant.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So I don't, can we take out with all stakeholders or no?
Yeah.
That collaborates and
Oh,
provides.
I know.
Be a premier county election department that collaborates and provides members of the Dallas community or.
What if we just be a commitment to like collaboration?
Instead of partnership, instead of
Oops, we lost community.
We got too many and provides there.
Yeah, to be.
Oh,
premier
where?
county elections
Provides members of the community
Oh.
and provides the tools.
Oh, members of the
Yeah, we
Dallas
just take
community, the tools.
We
Sorry.
take out that provides again.
Hey, look, we're down to 4 lines.
Participate in action, also extend cooperation, excellence, equity and access. I like that.
I think it's
like it.
pretty good. Yay.
Premier County Election Department, provides members of the Dallas community tools to participate in democracies and forms extend. Via a commitment. Do we want to say via?
We can say through? Or did we already say through somewhere? No, we didn't.
To be a premier county election department provides members of the Dallas community tools to participate in democracy. So providing our Dallas community tools to participate in democracy to the fullest extent. Definitely want that through a
Maybe-
commitment to collaboration, excellence, equity, and access. Commitment to
With a commitment to? Through?
a commitment to collaboration.
Via a
excellence,
commitment.
equity, and access.
Or like, this is too fancy and not the word I want to use, like buttressed through, or like, you know, like upheld, maybe like upheld by. No?
That's how you're going buttress though. That was.
I mean, that's,
By virtue of,
Two steps. Oh, how about via? Just kidding. That was the word we started with. Virtue of,
executed through,
yeah, that by
done,
virtue of.
done with a commitment to,
Implemented by.
implemented.
I think through is probably the.
I mean, through is pretty, right?
Currently participate in democracy to the fullest extent, commitment to collaboration.
What did you say, Renato? You said
I said, well, I had.
Implement.
I think it was implemented by, but through a commitment to collaborate. I think
yeah,
that sounds,
it's good.
we've got to keep it so that a citizen reading it
Yes,
is going to read it and understand it completely and not make it too complicated.
Okay.
Implemented by, or the other word would use, buttress and other things might be a bit more complicated than it needs to be.
if we, I mean, this is where we were saying, let's keep premier, but we could also say to provide members of the Dallas community the tools to participate in democracy to the fullest extent. With a commitment. But do we, I mean, if we're trying to simplify it
Do we
even
like that
more.
premiere? Do we, what does that kind of evoke?
Right, I think it kind of might be a little disingenuous.
And it might be a little, I don't know. The puffery, or assuming that it hasn't already achieved a premier status,
exactly.
which we have. That's-
We are. Oh,
To be an example, in-
oh, exemplary. could be.
To be a premier.
To provide.
I don't know, yeah, I want to keep county elections department and just.
As opposed to elections department.
And
Yeah.
then where you say Dallas County.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that might be.
Okay, so what am I doing? This was meant to take out, and then for some reason it looks like it's the same length. It's the first.
To be a premier elections department. Yeah, we don't, yeah, county,
Oh,
don't
got
think
it.
we need the word
Okay,
county.
okay, okay.
elections department. Members, Dallas County community. Yeah, that makes more sense.
And you're gonna keep going back to premier because how do you measure that?
Right.
You know? It's like, it takes me back to No Child Left Behind. The goal was that 100% of the kids were gonna pass the STAR test at 100%.
Yeah,
And that would be like Washington County making that aspirational.
so do we say just to
Be-
provide members of the Dallas County community
To provide,
the tools to participate in democracy to the fullest extent? Yeah, we would just take this out and change this to provide.
Mhm.
Are we saying yes to that?
Try it. I know who's saying it. It's the elections department's mission.
Right, exactly.
I like that.
I really like this.
To
It's
provide members of
simple,
Dallas County
it's straightforward.
It's broad enough.
The staff can do this.
Through
Yeah.
commitment to collaboration, excellence, equity, and access.
Yeah. And then the SEAC committee is gonna tear it up. I
No, I
mean,
might.
they might,
To
but
keep the current mission
yeah.
language, to provide members of Dallas County community tools to participate in much. Commitment to collaboration, excellence, equity, and access.
I like it.
Because when I look at the, for reference, the current mission of elections department, the mission of the elections department has 11 bullets. When I look at all those 11 bullets again, I can see a
Incorporated.
word that reflects in one of those bullets.
Okay,
Yeah, it should be that each of those lines you can see in here.
Yeah, I can.
Like, well,
I can
that's
find-
about access or that's excellence or
I
whatever.
can tie one of those words into one of those bullets.
That's good.
Yeah. you know, I
Okay.
really like this one. I like what we have up there.
Okay. So I think that's it. That was our task today.
Are we missing anything in there? Are we failing to incorporate something?
Okay, well, I'll just, I know I care about more people voting and not having barriers.
And then we've done that with access.
Access, equity.
And tools, it's like that,
Tools.
yeah, the tools.
So.
That means we're eliminating barriers. Yeah.
Mhm.
And we're collaborating, which means we're listening
And the aspirational goal to the fullest extent.
to the fullest extent. Yeah, that means that there's many ways to participate.
Commitment to collaboration, excellence, and equity and access. I like that.
Yeah, think of, I mean, I know this isn't, maybe if you think of one complaint that you have about voting in Dallas, does this kind of make you feel like this is addressing that complaint?
I think so.
Broad based enough that it does address just about everything.
Right, which I think is the idea of a mission, I guess, right? It's like something that you're always trying to achieve, or that it gives you guidance when you're making decisions,
Mhm.
Okay,
I like it.
all right.
Adjournment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Okay. I'll stop sharing the screen.
Okay, so this committee, I guess we're going to support presenting this to the whole SEAC committee.
Yes.
Do you all want to email it to them before the meeting?
Yes. To you, Esmeralda, or to who?
You can email it to me so I can send it to them.
Yep.
And then they can start by saying, if they are, hopefully not. I like it.
When is our next meeting?
What I was gonna ask you. And what you like to do.
We still need the, you're talking about the greater meeting, the full meeting.
If I recall, it's August. We need something now in August, right?
Yeah, we need to have the training
Another
meeting. Or were they done?
We're done.
Okay, so they've already submitted their deal. Okay, yeah, I think,
The mission statement.
I think we wanted it definitely sometime in August, so maybe as quickly as we can kind of do a poll when the best date would be.
And if I may suggest that we present this when we are all at the actual meeting, so that way we can clarify when it, because we don't want to email it to them tonight, because they will probably start saying, I don't like this word.
Oh, we need an opportunity to,
Yeah, we would like
To
to,
defend it,
yeah.
yes, we would be present and say the rationale, and, you know, we looked at. So we can present it at the general meeting, just have them vote it out, make the last minutes.
kind of stuff next week, so maybe the following week. After the
I can make
15th,
myself available.
mid-August, week of the 15th,
Okay, so it's like,
17th or 18th, sounds good.
yeah, that's, for me, Thursday is the best. Thursday the 18th?
Okay, 18 at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
okay.
I think we still public comment if there.
Oh, okay.
Question.
Is there public comment? Hi, how are you? I was like, are you a member? Not a member of the public. Is that what we have to do next right now?
Yeah, are we done with our discussion?
I think we're done with our discussion.
If so, we can open it up to public comment, questions. Do we have anything online?
No.
Okay. Mr. Scarpella, do you have a question or comment?
Did you guys come up with a recommendation?
We have,
Okay, excellent, great. Appreciate it.
we'll share that with you.
We like,
Should we?
okay, then that's it. Are we closing? Are we adjourning?
If there's no public comment, sure. I move to adjourn the meeting.
I second.
Favor? It's adjourned.
Yay. Mr. Scarpello,
That's August 15th.
can we have a competition to redesign the I voted sticker for the November election?
Talk to Nick.
Yeah? We would manage it.
Well, I mean,
March to the poll.
we've got those for this election, they're already done.
They're printed.
Yeah. I think we're pretty